I'm here at Montreal's Trudeau Airport, where close to 400 flight attendants are voicing their discontent with their wages and especially with their working hours. That's because flight attendants have irregular work hours and they aren't actually paid the minute they show up to the airport. But how does that work exactly?
Typically, when a flight attendant will get to the airport, they will go through security like passengers. They'll go through customs sometimes like passengers. All this time is not paid. They will make their way to the plane and do safety checks on the plane and the equipment. That is not paid.
The reason why they did this was because of complexity of managing back in the days of the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. They basically said, let's come to an agreement to say, we'll, instead of paying a flight service director, a manager on board the airplane $40 an hour, we'll pay that person $90 an hour. And that $90 an hour is door closed to door open.
That means that flight attendants are only paid when the aircraft door is closed and the plane is taxiing.
If there is a delay, unfortunately, we are not paid. Passengers will get a compensation. We will not get a compensation during this time. All this time that's unpaid equals on average to about 35 hours a month for flight attendant.
In a statement, Air Canada said demonstrations like this are common during negotiations and respects the flight attendants' right to speak out. The airline notes that the union has said the protests won't affect operations, so no flight disruptions are expected and customers can travel as normal.
I'm going to be very optimistic and say that Air Canada has heard 94.6% of our membership who voted at 99.7% for a mandate vote, that is to change the power dynamic, and that they've heard us loud and clear and that they come to the table prepared and ready to offer what we deserve.
A strike notice can be filed as early as the 13th for disruptions starting on midnight at the 16th, but the union says that's not their goal. Both parties are at the negotiating table this week.